Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash Season 2 a DLC. When are we going to get it? This is the video discussing everything that should be coming to this game. So let's get straight into it. Of course, probably the most popular character to get brought to the game, Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash, our boy Choso, or Chosu, however you want to say it. Um, Definitely without a doubt needs to be in this DLC. What I'm narrowing it down to is five characters, five or six. We did get three characters for the original DLC, and then we're getting the five characters that we're getting for free. So it really, I mean, I don't see any less than five. There's just too many characters they could give us that if they go less than five, they're really losing money there. So of course we got Chosu. He has the blood demon art. Our boy can do so much, and he's people are gonna buy this character just because he's loved and well known, and he's also the big brother to the main character. So definitely needs to be brought to this game. Then we got Dagon. So Dagon is a very really unique character. He'd be exactly like Hanami. So he is a curse, so he's gonna have unique stuff, and he's extremely overpowered. The things that he did to all the main characters, it's insane. But yeah, so definitely he's probably the one of the picks for to be confirmed in this DLC. He has to be one of the five characters, or at least just brought to this game because he's one of the main antagonists of the Shibuya incident. So definitely we need to get our boy added to the game in this DLC. Then we got Mei Mei, and Mei Mei is a very weird character because she fought in Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. She appeared in the first season, but she didn't really fight. So in this season she did fight and she's relevant and she does a lot, and they could definitely create a move set from what we got, especially with her axe. If they wanted to, they can give her brother Wee Wee. I know it's a weird name, but that's just how she says it. They could add him into her move set and have him be around if they wanted to, but kind of like Kechizu and the other guy. So that would be like Aso and Kechizu. That could work, but I feel like Mei Mei is unique on her own, and they could possibly give Wee Wee his own spot as a DLC, but he's not as popular as Mei Mei. So they could either combine it or just give us her, and she has a whole she has like a move set already, so they can just add her. And I feel like she's popular enough. She's been in the movie and both of the seasons, so definitely add her as DLC. Then we got our boy Nabito, and Nabito is just he's a Zenin, so of course he's gonna sell no matter what. He has that theater move. It's like a weird technique, but it does work and it can be very unique. And he's also like a straight up menace. So he's kind of gonna maybe play like Toji a little bit, and we'll take another Zenin character, and he is also on the top five to be in this DLC to come as a new character because bro's a badass. Bro is whooping everybody until unfortunately what happened with you know Jugo or no Jogo. So I don't know, but he is relevant enough in that arc to be added as DLC. One of the most important characters. Now, these four are probably locked in to be added. The fifth spot is a little strange because I went with our boy Takuma Ino. So he there's a bunch of other characters. I'm gonna go through them, but if they are only going with five, he's probably the next up to be added to the game because all the people in the Shibuya arc are people that we already seen and that are in the game, like Panda, Yuji, Megumi, all of them, Nobara, even the villains, Mahito and Jogo and Hanami. We have them all in the game, so they got to kind of pick around that and people that are still like relevant and unique and add them to the game. So it really, if they are going to just give us 5 characters, I really don't think they should go less than 5 characters. That would suck because then it's like, all right, you got the 3 characters from the Gojo past arc, and then we're going to give you 3 or 4 characters from the Shibuya incident. That's such like a waste of money, you know, and especially with this game, if they want to keep it alive and keep it relevant, give us as much as possible. So that's kind of what I'm covering in this video, like, you know, ideas and stuff. But our boy has that do rag, you know, or that ski mask that he puts on, and he does like a few different moves. So like he has different techniques. I know there's some stuff in the manga, but bro does fight in this arc. So if they want to just give him something for now, and then you know, I don't think, you know, this is gonna go past the manga right now. This whole video game, they're gonna be making part 2s and 3s in the future, but for right now, definitely we'll take him. He's Nanami's like student, #1 biggest fan, so we'll take him. He's popular enough. And then we got Wee Wee. So I hate saying his name, but I'll just call him Mei's little brother. So he really doesn't fight that much, but he has a teleportation ability, and he could. I mean, it really depends. I think he does work better, like being a move for his sister in her moveset. I would be fine with that, honestly. I'll take that. But it's just an idea because he's like a relevant character. You know, he's pretty relevant, especially in the manga right now with the whole Sukuna stuff. So he really is a main, like in the MVP. So like definitely if they want to add him and create something, but I do see him being with Mei regardless, so that would work. I mean, not in that way. Sorry. You know, that scene was that scene. Then we got Haruta Shigumo. He's a straight up like, I don't even know how to describe this guy. All I know is he's the guy that got his ass whooped and hair pulled by our boy Kento Nanami. The reason I even suggest him is because he has like a unique little moveset and he's fought enough to where they can create him as a character. That could work. But otherwise, if he's not that popular, because there was other guys, like there was that one bald guy that Yuji and Megumi fought, and then there was that like grasshopper dude that Yuji fought, but there's no way they're gonna make them as DLC. He's the only guy that like he fought a few different people, so I can see him being added to the game. And then we got Yuki Tsugumo. She's extremely popular, and she does come at the end of season 2, the Shibuya incident. She doesn't really fight, but you see like what she can do and what she's capable of. So I know like she does stuff in the manga, but if they really wanted to, they can create something just because she's popular enough, you know? So if they wanted to go that route and just give us her, we'll take that. I understand why. Then we got Kusakabe. I mean, like I said, I'm just naming people that were in the arc that they can use as DLC if they really wanted to give us the best they can give. He uses the katana. He doesn't really have that much of a move set, and we don't really see that much of him in this arc, honestly, besides that funny moment with Panda and Sukuna. But I know in the manga, he does some stuff. So if they want to hold off on him for now, that's totally fine, but he's our boy. You know, it's up to Kusakabe to save Jujutsu Kaisen, not me. It's hilarious. Then we got so now I'm getting to a different idea here. So I don't think they would just give us Maharaga. I don't think they would do that. And kind of like in the Demon Slayer games, when Season 2 got announced as DLC, they gave us Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu all from the Entertainment District. The thing is, like, with this Shibuya incident arc, the two main, like, Megumi as Maharaga, he has a few little different moves with the rabbits, so they can give him a whole new move set and just make him a new character. It's not that different because we did get young Gojo and Gato, so if they want to throw him in there, we'll take him. Along with our boy Yuji Itadori. He does do a few different things. This weird domain looking thing with Mahito, they can definitely make something out of that. Um, I mean, I don't have too much of an idea of what they can do, but if they're gonna make another version of Megumi, they're gonna give us another version of Itadori. So I'll get into a little later like some other ideas for Itadori, but now I want to get into the costumes that they can add because they're gonna give us costumes. I feel like they kind of have to. So let's get straight into this. We got our boy Mekamaru from Kyoto, and now you're wondering like, wait a minute, Mekamaru isn't even in the game, but Mekamaru is actually gonna be the next character with what's her name? The one sword girl. Can't remember her name right now, but comment down below what her name is. I'm really sorry. But she's also getting added. The girl with the sword and the domain, her and our boy Mekamaru. So they're going to be added to this game in the next free DLC. So if they wanted to give us another costume for him, I mean, honestly, they can give us a whole nother character with just this boy alone and give us some Gundam Gurren Lagann stuff. I would absolutely love that, bro. If they made like I don't even know, you can't even call it Shibuya, a Mekamaru, but they can call it something like healed or reverse curse Mekamaru, and then just give him some crazy mech stuff. I would love that. But if not, if they want to just give us the costume of him being healed and him being in his perfection form, I'll take that. Now he's another character that they can give us a whole new move set from, just from that Dagon fight and the Megumi fight, because bro's a straight up menace in this arc. But I do, even if they don't do that, I straight up see um this version of Toji being a costume in the game, like reanimated Toji. Definitely, they're gonna give us that. Now this they should have already given us. This is the young version of Nanami, and I think what they might do is because of Nanami's. I mean, if you're watching this video, you know what happens in season 2, but because of Nanami's demise, they could kind of play on our heartstrings and give us this as a reward for completing that in the story, because they're going to create a story for the Shibuya incident. I'm not sure how great it's going to be. Might be just be a slideshow, but I don't really understand why they don't have this costume in the game. Like, they should definitely. He plays the same, I'm sure. So I won't, like, I'm saying, like, he uses the same stuff he would use like when he's an adult as when he was younger. So they definitely give us that costume along with so this is the like so I'm gonna get into Mei, but this is the version of Mei. She's wearing like a slightly different outfit and her hair is down. The Mei originally has like the braid and all that, but this is like a different costume they can give us that's unique enough. We'll take that along with the young version of Mei. So definitely give us this as well because they're both unique costumes. She looks different. She's younger, and maybe they didn't do that because Mei and Nanami are both like, since they did that with Gojo and Gato, maybe they want to do it as separate characters, and these characters didn't really fight. So if they want to do that, I guess, but just give us the costumes, like that would work. Just do that. This is Toto during the Mahito fight. So he is wearing a different shirt. He had the jacket on as well. I think that is in the game. But this purple shirt and this whole scene of him inspiring Yuji, give us this costume in the game. Just as like just as something, as a reward, give us like more content. We'll take that. This is like, at the end of the arc after he fights Mahito, and he looks different enough. He's got the scar. We don't even have shirtless Yuji in the game. We have shirtless Sukuna. We don't have this version of Yuji. So this is like maybe the battle damage version of him. We'll take that in the game. Along with this, and this is actually the end of Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, the outfit for him, and he doesn't really do nothing, but this is like, I'll take this outfit. This is getting into season 3. This is him being like in PTSD mode supreme. You can see the scars on his face. He's got the tracksuit on. This is PTSD Yuji right here. I'll take that. That goes hard. Uh, of course, if they don't give us this, we have a problem. This is Yuta after Jujutsu Kaisen 0. They could have given us that originally, but they need to add this to the game. This is the time skip, like after the time skip, Yuta. So this is after Shibuya. They have to add this to the game. I mean, bro, I prefer the original, but give us another costume for him, even if he's a little older. Or if they want to create a whole new character, I guess they can do that. But really, why would they do that? Give us a new costume for our boy Yuta. So now we're at the end of the video, and this is just like everything that we could possibly get of the new season of DLC. So obviously the 5 at the top, I think those are locked in. We're gonna get no matter what. The 5, the next 6 characters, possibly we could possibly get them. It depends on how many characters we're getting. Like, those are the only other characters we can get. There were like a few other like miscellaneous characters, like I said before, the people that Yuji fight, Grandma Oganai or whatever, Ogami, like her whole little group maybe. And then there was some other people, like the people that worked with Gato. I don't really see them being added. And then all the costumes we got here. We have the Nanami Mei costumes. They got to give us some Mei costumes if she's being added to the game. And then it's just, this is everything we can get. So, and then I put Miguel there because I really don't even understand why he's not in the game. And if they are giving us that Yuta version, I mean, our boy has a whole moveset. He fights in the manga. He fought against Gojo, the most popular character. I mean, I could just make a video on that alone. But yeah, comment down below, what do you guys think about what we're going to be getting for the Shibuya Incident DLC for Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash. Honestly, whatever we get, it's going to be, we're going to have Choso. So, yeah, as always, guys, it's been SJ Benj. Peace.